Go to Weasel, cause Weasel say, pop! Yeah,
yeah. Half a pound of tubany rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel.
You're going to be a successful WWF villain hated by millions.
Maybe elaborate a little bit on what it was like going into your first match, considering you really didn't have any training, anything like that.
Okay. That night I found out I had to, well, I used to have a bunch of friends of mine. A guy named Mike Hughes and Dennis Maley and Bobby Fletcher and my buddy Dave Farmer and I. And we after we'd set the ring up at the Coliseum, we'd set up usually after an ice show or something, or after public skating. So that'd be like at midnight you'd start work. You'd be done like at 3 in the morning. Well, then all the other hobos they had help us, they all go and drift away and do some. Well, we were young kids then, so we all get in the ring and have tag matches. And we just worked like they did on TV. All of them guys are better workers than you see today. And that's just how I learned to work. And then I got a guy named Tom Jones was in Indianapolis, and he was a friend of Prince Poland's. And Tom Jones wrestled for Watts for a while down there in Tennessee, and he was a real nice man. Him and I would go to the South Side Armory when the ring was up, and him and I would work out there a little bit, but that was all. Nobody ever taught me timing or anything. He bailed me, he slammed me, I grabbed the headlock, took him over, stuff like that. But no. And my first night wrestling was with Prince Poland's. And Prince was about 210, muscular looking, wasn't real big. I was about 180 pounds. And the ring was real hard because it was a boxing ring, the Armory had. But I didn't. He would have slammed me on this ice. I wouldn't have felt it that night. I was so high. I was so ready for this one. But one thing I forgot was I never bothered on checking on my endurance. So as the bell rang and I turned around a lot, and first of all I started begging away from it. And after about 3 times doing that, I was out of gas. I was so blown up from nerves. I was nervous. I hadn't taken a bump yet. My tongue was hanging out like a cash register. I couldn't get any air. I thought, my God, I've got to go 8 minutes with him. I'll die. I'll never make it. Then I'd go back and talk to Markov to get my air all the time. And he'd grab a hold of me and throw me in, give me a headbutt, couple bumps. My God, I didn't know where I had this air. There was more air coming out of me. And finally went into the finish, and I think what it was, he had me in the corner and was beating me up. And Markov jumped up, and the referee went to Markov, and I took a pair of the foreign object out of my tongue. Everybody used to say, tape nuts. How do you know they're nuts? It's taped. Oh, we say foreign object. So I took a foreign object out, which was a bar of soap taped. And I went over and nail pulled him from behind. He went down, and I got the 1, 2, 3 on him. And I thought to myself, I'd rather be a manager for $5 than a wrestler for 10. I said, I'm gonna win. This was hard, but it was fun. It was my home. I had all my friends there, and I wanted to do good. It was that and WrestleMania 3, one of my biggest thrills in the business. Yeah. And I got to work I got to wrestle at Comiskey Park. It was Sheik and I against Bruiser and Bobo. And I'm sitting in the ring, I'm thinking, I used to carry all their jackets. Sheik used to give me $5 to watch his car. Bruiser used to give me $5 to wrestle for the year. And Bobo would have given me 50 if I had asked him. He was such a nice guy. Yeah, Bobo taught me how to chew tobacco and Copenhagen. Him and I had chew Red Man for a while, or Beechman, I forget, I think it was Red Man. Then after a bit, we'd take it out, open it up, put the Copenhagen in there. Then you start dealing yourself. But he was a good man, Bobo. occurred to me. I was out there to entertain. I always thought to myself, there's Shakespearean actors like Sir Laurence Olivier. There's comedic actors like Robin Williams. And then there's athletic actors. And that's what we are.
Yeah.
Nothing less, nothing more. There are some wrestlers like Vern Gagne, who was a very tough man and a very good wrestler. Very good shooter. There is no shooting that draws you money.
Yeah.
If there was, he'd have been in it. And he'd have won it all. But he'd have never met me.
I told Vern, I said, you beat Nick one more time, you get to keep him.
To put the word in the streets.